Hello, Mathematics Grade 6 First Term 2024 Unit 2 Lesson 4 Comparing and Ordering Rational Numbers Explanation Part Number 1 Learn Comparing and Ordering the rational number. Compare and order, that's mean to know two numbers like x and y, which one is bigger than the other or smaller than the other. Look here, this is a number line and we have 2 points represent two number x and number y. From this figure, this number line, we can conclude that point y is greater than point x. Why? Because y is to the right of x and x is smaller than y. Why? Because x is to the left of y. Okay, we can represent that as y greater than x, or the opposite, x less than y. It's the same mean. Okay, again, y greater than x or x less than y. For example, in the following figure we find that we have three rational number or four rational number: -5/3, -2/3, 1/3, 4/3. If he asked me to order these four numbers in ascendingly order, that's mean to start from the smallest to the greatest. Note that I write the smallest at the end of the number line from left side, and I wrote greatest at the end of the number line from right. That's mean any number to the left of 0 is smaller than any number to the right of 0. So I can find out that -5/3 is the smallest number, then -2/3, then 1/3, then 4/3. Ascending order from smallest to greatest will be as -5/3, -2/3, 1/3, and finally 4/3. But if he asked us to order these four numbers in descending order, we start from the greatest going to the smallest, as this row like that, opposite of the ascending like that. Now descending order, we start with the greatest number 4/3, 1/3, -2/3, and finally negative 5 over 3. Example number 1. Represent. Draw the following rational number on the number line. First, draw the number line and line, and order us to lie the rational number. Then, after we draw the number line and put the numbers on it, we need to arrange them ascendingly. Ascendingly, it's mean from ascendingly, we start from the smallest to the greatest. Okay, that's mean from the left to right on the number line. Okay, solution. First, he draw the number line like that. Okay, he put 0, 1, 2 and negative 1. Why he put this number? Because look here, we have 7 over 5, 0, 9 over 5, 2, negative 1. Okay. To represent this number on the number line, look, negative 1, it's integer. 2 is integer. 0 is integer. But 9 over 5 and 7 over 5. 0, it's obvious, it's here. Just a point. Okay? And 2, it's obvious here. Negative 1, it's obvious here. But 7 over 5 and 9 over 5. Like, let's start with 7 over 5. 7 over 5. It's improper fraction. Improper fraction, we have to convert it to mixed number. 7 over 5, it's equal 5 plus 2 over 5. Then 5 over 5, it's 1. And remain 2 over 5. Also, we have 9 over 5, it's equal 5 plus 4 over 5. 5 over 5 equal 1 and remain 4 over 5. That's mean 7 over 5 is in between 1 and 2, because it's 1 and 2 over 5. 1 and 4 over 5, it's in between 1 and 2. It's okay. So now where it's exact 1 and 2 over 5 is located, I know 1, it's here. Okay, but where is 2 over 5? Just divide the distance between 1 and 2 for 5 parts. Look here, 1 and 2. He divided it to 5 distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the first distance, second distance, third, fourth, fifth. And he choose 2 parts, just 2 parts. From 1 part, 2 part. He put here 7 over 5. And the same idea, we find that it's 1 and 4 over 5. So we need to take 4 part from 5. After 1, 2, 3, 4. He put here 9 over 5. Okay, now we have negative 1, 0, and 7 over 5 and 9 over 5. I need to ascendingly order from the smallest. Where is the smallest? From the left. So he starts with negative 1, then 0, then 7 over 5, then 9 over 5, at least 2. This is ascendingly order. Check you understand. Represent the following rational number on the number line, then arrange them as descendingly. We have a question from two parts. The first part to represent the following rational number on the number line. Here is the first part. Then is the second part. Okay, start with the first part. The first part just represent the following rational number on the number line. Where is the rational number? This rational number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rational number. Okay, to represent this rational number, we need to draw the number line like that. Okay, but first look at this number. We have 2, negative 5 over 2, 7 over 2, 0 and negative 1. 2 and 0 and negative 1, it's easy to put it on the number line. But look at negative 5 over 2. It's an improper fraction. Let's convert it to a mixed number. Negative 5 over 2, we know that 5 less than 5, maybe 4, is divisible by 2 and remain 1. So it's mean 4 over 2 equal 2. Why? Because 2 by 2 equal 4 and remain 1 over the same denominator 2. Don't forget the sign, negative 2 and half. Also 7 over 2 equal, smaller than 7 divisible by 2 is 6 plus 1 equals 7 over 2. So 6 over 2 equal 3 and remaining 1 over 2. So this improper fraction converted to mixed number, negative 2 and half. This improper fraction converted to 3 and half. Between what and here between what? Negative 2 and half. Between negative 2 and the next of negative 2, negative 3. 3 and 4. Okay, now we know that we need to represent 0 and negative 1 to the negative 1 and negative 2 and negative 3. Okay, the smallest integer here, negative 3. Let's put it. We may put here negative 3. Distance here negative 2. The same distance negative 1. The same distance to put what? 0. The same distance to put 1. The same distance to put 2. The same distance to put 3. The same distance to put 4. It's enough. Why? Because the largest positive integer we have here 4. Okay. Now start with each number, each rational number. Okay. Okay. Look here, we have 2. We have 2. Okay. Where is 2? It's here. The first one, 2. Negative 5 over 2, negative 5 over 2 equal negative 2 and half. Between negative 2 and negative 3. Between negative 2 and negative 3. Here we have to divide it to two parts. Like that. and just we need to take one part. After -2, take one part, we put it here. Okay, here we have 2, and here we have -5/2. Then 7/2. 7/2 equal 3.5. In between 3 and 4. 3 and 4. To divide this space to 2 spaces here, like that, and just take one space after 3. After 3, take one space. Okay, here 7/2. Okay, and 0. We have 0 direct, and last one -1. -1. Now we already represented the rational number on the number line. Then we need to arrange them descendingly. Descendingly, it's mean from what to what? Descendingly, from the greatest to the smallest. To start with the greatest, start from the right, and the smallest to the left. So the arrange will be 7/2, then 2, then 0, then -1, and the last -5/2. Okay. Now, comparing two rational numbers. I have two rational numbers. How to make a compare? What's the mean of compare? Compare to know which one is greater than the other or smaller than the other. Okay. Number one, if you have two rational number like 0.05 and -15/2, how to compare? Look here, this rational number is positive, but this one is negative. Of course, any positive is greater than any negative. Any positive is greater than any negative rational number. It's direct. Number two, if we have two rational numbers like that, 65/63 and 57/59, how to compare? Note with me, 57/55. This is proper fraction. What's the mean of proper fraction? Proper fraction is in between 0 and 1. But 65/63, this is improper fraction. What is the mean of improper fraction? Improper fraction is greater than 1. Look here. This proper fraction is less than 1. It's between 0 and 1. It's less than 1. But here it's greater than 1. Of course, the greater than 1 is greater than the less than 1. So any improper fraction is greater than any proper fraction. It's direct. Here, number 3. We have two fractions with like a denominator like 13. Okay? We have two fractions with like denominator 13. So the biggest numerator is the biggest fraction. Okay? We have 13 and 13. So the fraction with 7 is greater than the fraction with 5. And the opposite, number 4. We have the same numerator 2, okay, So the biggest denominator, the fraction will be the smaller one. So 2 over 9 is less than 2 over 5, or 2 over 5 is greater than 2 over 9 because it's the same numerator, and 5 is less than 9. 5 less than 9 in denominator, so 2 over 5 is greater than 2 over 9. It's the opposite of the previous case. Last case, we have two fraction. These two fraction, we have no like denominator or no like numerator. 2 and 8, 3 and 15. Okay, I can't do this case or this case. And the two fraction is positive. Okay, so I can do this, I can do not this case. Okay, and all of them is proper fraction. Okay, because numerator less than denominator, so I cannot do this case. So this case, how to solve or how to compare these two fraction or two rational number? Look with me. Now we need to make it like a denominator. We have 3 and 15. Just 2 over 3 and 8 over 15. I need to make it the like denominator. So first, to see, we find out that 15 is a multiple of 3. So make it constant, and I need to make 3 as 15. How to convert 3 to 15? Just times 5. So I need to times 5 in the denominator. 3 times 5 equal 15. 2 times 5 equal 10. Now I have two fraction with like denominator 15. Like denominator. Okay, so I convert it to this case. Now I can set that the bigger or the greater numerator in the greater fraction. So 10 over 15 is greater than 8 over 15, right? That's mean 2 over 3, okay, here is greater than 8 over 15, and now I can get out to compare these two fractions by this way to find out the like denominator, so I can compare the numerator easily. Okay, and this is part of end of part number 1, and thank you.